what is up? So I'm excited finally to announce that the wide body is going on the rear quarter panels. I'm still waiting for the front fenders, which would be about 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks out, so I'm still waiting on that, but I'm excited because I finally got the rear quarter panels welded thanks to my brother. He actually came yesterday and welded it for me. He does that for a living, so he just decided to help me out, and he had all the tools and supplies, so I don't need to spend any money, so thanks to him. So yeah, he ended up welding the quarter panels for me, and we're gonna go ahead and grind what we need to grind off and cut the excess metal off. I actually went at Harbor Freight. Yeah, I know it's Harbor Freight, but I got an angle grinder, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Put the wide body on. Finally put the wide body on. You guys don't know how excited I am, so I'm gonna go ahead and grind that off, cut whatever I need to cut off, and get the wide body on. So let's get it. Alright, so I grinded most of it down, so now we have to put the body seam sealant on there. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and paint it, wait a little bit, and go ahead and put the sealant on there. Alright, so now that we got all this grinded down and painted, I'm going to go ahead and put the sealer on there. I know you can't see right now, but I'll show you guys again tomorrow. So I'm going to put the sealer on there. I'm going to drill all the holes for the wide body, line it up, drill the hose, and then tack it on there, take it off, and tomorrow seam everything and get it ready to put the wide body back on. Alright, so it's the next day, and I didn't finish the rear quarter panels because I got busy, and not only that, but it was getting kind of late, and the seam sealer that I'm gonna put has like a lot of fumes, so I have to leave the garage open for a certain amount of time to let it air out, so I couldn't do them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. Also, I'm super stoked because I got a call from Shine Auto. Alright, so what I'm putting for the body seam is this AC Delco compound. It's kind of like caulking, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this inside to seal up the edges so no water or dirt gets in there. So this stuff is like highly toxic, so I suggest you put on a respiratory mask for this section right here, which I will do. So let's go ahead and put this on. Alright, so I did the seam sealer now, and I need to let it dry for about an hour before I could paint it and then put on the wide body. So I'm gonna let that dry and we'll get back to it. Alright, so I put the seam sealer on there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes for this one on the passenger side. I already did the driver, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the passenger side. Alright, so the way I do this is line up the panel where I need it to go. I drill the first hole, and then I put these Cleco pins right here. I actually got these on Amazon. I'll put the link on the description so you guys could get these. It was actually pretty cheap, and it came with a lot of them, so kudos to them. So how it works is you get this little tool right here, and it expands it. You throw it in there, and it should lock in place. here you go. This is what it looks like with the Clico pins on. I drilled out the rest of the holes. So now what I gotta do is I'm just gonna go ahead and drill out all the holes. Going with these whale nuts right here, I got two 25 packs. They're 3/8. Well, that's a hole you need to drill. You need to drill a 3/8 hole. So we're gonna go ahead and use these to bolt up our flares or rear quarter panels, I should say. I don't know if I'm gonna go with these bolts right here or if I'm gonna go with this option here. But the only thing about these right here is that they're like curved, I guess you could say. So I don't know, I gotta get some special washers for these, so I'm gonna try to find some, but for the meantime I'm just gonna go with these right here. Alright, but before I put those on, I gotta go ahead and paint these holes right here. I gotta spray these new ones I made. Alright, so it's kind of late now and the rear flares are halfway on. Well, not really halfway, they're a little, I only have like 4 bolts on them. But yeah, they're pretty much on and they look sick. They look amazing. So I'm gonna call it a night here. I need to go to China Auto tomorrow. Passenger side went on really well. It gave me no issues. Now the driver's side, I had to kind of like stretch it out a little bit in order for it to fit correctly with the gas tank and the light, but I can't complain. So this was like a replica, or I wouldn't say replica because I believe they created this style right here. So yeah, they look pretty good, and actually these are 30mm wide as opposed to the Origin Lab, which are 50mm wide. So that is why I went with this option right here, or else I would have tried to find the Origin Labs kit, but the wheels would have to come out a lot more, and I didn't want it too wide, so this is like perfect right here. They're basically on. I just need to go get the parts I need from China Auto, put them on the car, and start wrapping it, which probably won't be till maybe this weekend, next week, until I start wrapping it. But I'm gonna put it together, and after that clean it all up and get it ready for the wrap. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, so I'll see you guys in the morning.